I'm good in the hood. Honestly, I'm good in mine's in the hood. Alright, let's get the game started real quick. Cool.
Danganronpa.
There we go. Alright, now we're cooking with fire. And fire starter. Fire starter. Alright, Alright, there's nobody here quite yet. That's okay. Usually nobody here in the beginning. So, anybody who watches this video in the present and the future, welcome back to the Happy Leprechaun Show. The show with happy leprechaun in the world playing video games and doing other stuff. I am your host, King Leprechaun, master of all leprechauns, ruler of all leprechauns. Yeah, so we are back with some Danganronpa 2. I'll try this real quick. I've never seen that one before. No. Fuck! Oh, I did it. I finally did it. Fuck yeah. Fuck that little bitch. Fuck you, little bitch. Fuck you. Fuck you, little bitch. Little flag fucker. Fuck you. Cool, we finished that level. I've been struggling with that one for a minute now. Doesn't really matter for the main game.
Danganronpa.
Alright, now we can continue with the actual game. Alright, what am I doing?
Damn right. You glitch, you will.
How cruel.
Who's Nagato?
What's up?
Hey, hey.
You? Hey, hey. Now then. Even so. Hey. You. Yep.
concerned.
You pissed me off.
Where am I going?
Hey, hey! Impossible!
Hold it.
So... Hey, hey!
Hey, hey! I see.
Hey, what's up, ETG? I'm glad we should be on it soon. Give me one second. I gotta wipe out my glasses real quick.
See? See? Now then. See? Well... What?
It appears, to tell you the truth, I'm tired. Extremely tired. Man, I know it's bad, but I'm so sleepy. Though I really don't feel like it. I'll show you my series, even though it's impossible since it's so...
Hey, hey! Damn it!
Hey, hey!
Hey, hey.
All right!
Jeez, you're pathetic. It appears you can match this.
It's nearly showtime!
Yep.
Damn it! Well... Man. Damn it. What? Isn't that right? Well... Hey,
I appreciate it, ETG. I should be okay.
um...
Oops.
No good at all. Right?
Oh yeah, of course, ETG. I was meaning to do it a while ago, but I don't know. Every time either you weren't in the stream and I kind of forgot, or you were in the stream and I kind of forgot. But I just kind of remembered. And you're pretty much in most of my streams, so I figured why not. I think I have a total of like 3 mods now. So.
Hey. Well, yeah.
Hey, come on now. Now I'm really angry.
What the fuck? He's canceled. Canceled.
Now then. Now then, let's begin with a simple explanation. During the class trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is and vote for who done it. If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment. I'll punish everyone besides the blackened. And I'm sure you guys are starved. Whoever survives will be treated to a fence.
Huh? I'm not the main ingredient.
I'm here today because Coach Nekomaru risked his life to protect me. I'm going to be the one who avenges. I'm definitely not tempted by curry. Got it?
Akane, you seem to have an impressive amount of drool floating.
Hey, what? We weren't able to leave Strawberry House, so I want to make sure we get a detailed understanding.
I discovered Nekomaru's body. I headed over to Grape Tower for Monokuma Taichi and found the body there. Hajime and Chiaki were all
Hajime was with... Don't tell me you three were...
imbecile. I am not some woman with flexible legs.
Of course you're not. You're much...
Legs like those. I could probably do the splits.
We just happened to run into each other on the first floor of Grape House. We went to the tower together.
And then, the three of us discussed. The body discovery announcement was made soon after. Akane heard that and rushed over.
We heard the body discovery announcement too, from Strawberry House, obviously. As I recall, we found out the elevator was out of order, which left us stuck.
So we decided to go to the tower for the time being and headed for Strawberry Hall. But someone even broke Strawberry Hall's door button. We couldn't go anywhere because of that.
Thinking we should at least find some method to communicate, we set our sights on the lounge telephone.
Forget these boring intros. Let's talk about the killer. Anyway, it's definitely someone from Strawberry House.
What do you mean, definitely?
There's no way a chick would kill someone so cruelly. So it must be one of you Strawberry House dudes. One of you better hurry up and confess, or I'll break.
You're the cruelest one here!
Now, enough with the lovers' quarrel. We don't have the luxury of discussing irrelevant things. The incident this time has many questions.
The incident notwithstanding,
1 second.
Then let's start with something even Miss Sonia can understand. The weapon. Well,
Yeah, ATG, I've been talking about it for a minute now, but yeah, they're doing Persona 4 Revival, so they're gonna remake the whole game. I just saw the trailer for it, looks fucking dope.
Just by looking.
Comes out like right after my birthday too.
I guess we should figure out the weapon first.
The weapon was right there at the scene of the crime.
That pillar.
I don't remember how to do this.
No, the hammer. The killer used that hammer and beat the crap out of him.
There we go.
if it was unexpected, I suppose that is possible.
That's right. It was a surprise beating. The weapon is decided.
I guess we should figure out the weapon first.
The weapon was right there at the scene of the crime.
That pillar, huh?
No, the hammer! The killer used that hammer and beat the crap out of him!
No, that's wrong! No, I can't accept that that hammer was the murder.
Why not? Why can't you accept it?
A lot of oil was flowing from Nekomaru's body. Just like human, the hammer was used to beat Nekomaru. You'd expect some oil to be on it at least.
But that hammer was clean. So that's why you can't accept that it's the murder weapon.
Well, yeah, but the killer might have wiped off the oil later.
Why?
Well, obviously,
Then why bother cleaning the oil? If they didn't want it to look suspicious, they would have discarded the hammer.
You're pretty insightful, babe.
Baby gangster.
just so you all know, I was trying to test you. I thought, maybe you guys mistook me.
Seems that was a
Then what was the real weapon used to murder
That's the problem. There wasn't anything else at the crime scene that looked like a potential weapon.
Then, how about we look at it from a different angle? If it doesn't have oil on it, it's not the weapon. So whatever has oil on it must be the weapon,
I
right?
haven't gotten a birthday present in a long time, EDG, so probably not. I mean, if somebody sent me money and then I used it to do that, then yeah, probably.
Let's see.
That would work, but I don't think anybody's gonna straight just
The
give
only
it to
thing
me.
with oil on it is that broken pillar.
I mean, it'd be cool, but I don't expect it.
Then that pillar
Which is
the
fine.
weapon.
I mean, I'm
Coach
fucking
Nekomaru
almost
got
40.
clobbered with
Like,
that
Jesus
pillar.
Christ, I can't, like, expect people to be giving me birthday
blow
presents.
from that killer. Use 100% of your muscle.
I gotta let my pipe a little.
Why?
Tried to move it.
Yeah, that pillar was, but there's one dude who could have
Huh? Who are you?
Coach Nekomaru's robot body. With that dude's super strength, lifting a pillar would be...
So he lifted the pillar, and then what? Did he use it to beat himself?
You mean Nekomaru killed himself?
Don't be stupid! He ain't the type to commit suicide!
Then even if Nekomaru could have lifted that pillar, that's nothing.
Well,
What the heck?
But that's a problem. If it's not the pillar...
huh? For reals?
Yes, for real.
I see. So my gut was right after all. Alright, it's up to you, Sonia. Prove that pillar was the murder weapon.
Understood. Then I shall give it my... Sonia, here I go! There's no need to lift that pillar.
If the pillar was not lifted, beating him with it is beyond a dream.
What about tipping the pillar over? They aimed right for his head and bullseye.
Even I could probably tip it over.
Considering the pillar's weight, it probably exerted a ton of force.
Sonia, you go, girl! I'm getting hella excited!
There's no need to lift that pillar.
If the pillar was not lifted, beating him with it is beyond a dream.
What about tipping the pillar over?
No, that's wrong. If Nekomaru was crushed by the pillar, then there should have been fragments on top of
I
his
didn't know
body.
that. That's pretty cool. I mean, you gotta remember the
Huh?
what do you call it? Voice actors
Fragments were
are
scattered beneath Nekomaru's body.
not as common as
Weren't
people
any
think.
on top of his body. If the pillar had been tipped over and crushed him, the
Like if you
fragments
can,
should have been on top
you know,
of
if
his
you can
body
get a
instead.
voice actor who does 100 voices versus 100 people who do one voice, much easier to deal with. That's why people like Tara Strong and stuff became so popular because she did so many voices for so many different cartoons
That was entirely
and continues probably to do
my
them.
bad.
If I had to guess,
They
but
didn't tip it over.
yeah, she did so many voices that
How much
like
longer
that's
you
why
gonna
people
focus
just
on
kept
the
looking.
pillar? Just
You know?
let it go.
There's no
It's
way I
like
can
the lady
let
who
go.
does the voice for Lisa Simpson does like a couple
killed
different
by that
voices I think on
pillar.
The Simpsons alone
Why are
too.
you so certain of
I just have a feeling.
A feeling, huh?
But we can't say for sure that that instinct is wrong, can we? There's another way to use that pillar to kill.
Is that true?
Then I shall ask you,
You guys. You're unable to clear a path to the future with your own powers. So you just stand. What a waste of talent. And you all intend to fight the Future Foundation? You make me laugh.
What did you say?
Regardless, it's not like I want to die with the rest of them. So I guess I should lend a hand.
Hey, Nagito. What? How come you're not talking like a lunatic?
I've learned a valuable lesson.
What are you...
Who cares? Just tell us how.
Well, First of all, but when combined with a specific item, there's a way.
A specific item?
Of course, the ultimate.
Isn't that the thing you get when you clear the...
So, Nagito knows what the ultimate.
Of course I know, but I'm pretty sure everyone.
That's right. Because I, the one who has claimed dominion over evil, am the old I am he who cuts the insolent catalyst. It's only fitting that I deserve to be called the...
No, you are far greater than the ultimate weapon, since you wield your 4 dark devas of destruction.
I don't know why, but I'm a...
Cut the bullshit and say it clearly.
In order to clarify that, we first need to solve the secret of the.
Huh? The secret.
You still don't realize it? Jeez, get it together. Ah, I forgot. Except for Hajime, of course.
Except for Haji.
If we make it out of this, I'll explain it to you guys.
Anyway, we must first clarify the secret of the funhouse, right? Then I think it must have something to do with the structure of the funhouse. Strawberry House leads to Strawberry, but in actuality, they are both the same. It is undeniable that such a sweet building structure.
Man, not only does that make perfect sense, but Miss...
Faux show! I shall leave this matter to your discretion. In truth,
You said that before. I've never played I've never watched the Lego Ninja movies before. I've heard they're good, but I've never watched them. I know they have a lot of them too.
So that's the secret of the funhouse.
Is that really it?
It's weird to say they're both the same colors.
I mean, the walls are different colors.
And the designs on the floor are also different.
We've already settled this problem. Give it 10 years before you argue with Miss Sonia.
In truth, Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower are actually the exact same place.
So that's the secret of the funhouse.
Is that really it?
It's weird to say they're both the same colors.
I mean, the walls are
I will
different
say it's a
colors.
little annoying having to sit through this every single time you miss.
And the designs on the floor
Especially
are
if the
also
thing is in the
different.
beginning of the fucking statement.
We've already settled
Then you have to
this
sit through
problem.
all this shit again and again and again. It gets a
Give it
little
10 years before you argue with Miss Sonia.
I don't have very many criticisms about this game. That's maybe one for you. It's like if you could start this over or something that cool.
In truth, Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower are actually the exact same place.
No, that's wrong.
Both of those towers, are they really the same place?
What white noises? Is my audio not coming good or something, ETG?
Why are you asking that now? Do you harbor a grudge because my kingdom destroyed your homeland?
Hajime, I won't tolerate any sort of rebellion.
I mean, doesn't it seem strange? When we went to Great Tower from Great Hall. But when we went to Strawberry Tower from Strawberry Hall.
It's probably some kind of trick, like the floor rotating 180 degrees or something.
Oh yeah, the white noise things piss me off. I won't lie. I thought you were talking about my audio being messed up because I do get those little squeaks sometimes depending on what I'm doing. I am going to turn on my fan. I don't think it's making much difference in the temperature of my apartment anymore. So that might clear things up just slightly. But
If it is, then see? That means it.
If so, then what? You seriously think such a simple answer is the correct answer?
Does that mean he's wrong?
Oops, I guess I've said too much.
If the floor didn't rotate, then that means we need to think about the structure of...
Bow down! Then how about this? Somebody moved Nekomaru's body.
Well, we were moving from Great Tower, but we should have all been together during that time. Even if they...
Then Monokuma did it. While we were moving, Monokuma...
But Nekomaru's body wasn't the only thing moved.
If it is too heavy to catch, just like if there is no breath... There are many different ways. The body and the pillar could have been moved. The pillar could have been rolled. And Nekomaru could have been moved piece
damn it,
by
I missed it
piece.
again.
I decree it was Monokuma's doing.
Damn it!
There are many different ways. The body and the pillar could have been moved. The pillar could have been rolled. And Nekomaru could have been moved piece by piece. I decree it was Monokuma's doing. There are many different ways. The body and the pillar could have been moved.
Well, 1 second.
The pillar could have been rolled. And Nekomaru could have been moved piece by piece. I decree it was Monokuma's doing. There are many different ways. The body and the pillar could have been moved. The pillar could have been rolled. And Nekomaru could have been moved piece by piece. I decree it was Monokuma's doing. There are many different ways. The body and the pillar could have been moved. The pillar could have been rolled, and Nekomaru could have been moved piece by piece. I decree it was Monokuma's doing.
Moving the body and the pillar in such a short time. That might be hard even for Monokuma, don't you think?
It seems you have forgotten. Monokuma is surprisingly wielding the pillar. He could have moved it all in his time.
Damn it!
There are many different ways. The body and the pillar could have been moved. The pillar could have been rolled. And Nekomaru could have been moved piece by piece. I decree it was Monokuma's doing.
God damn, the slash thing kind of sucks. Like, it's not fast enough for something.
There are
I don't
many
know what
different
the fuck is
ways.
going on with it.
The body and the pillar could have been moved. The pillar could have been rolled. And Nekomaru could have been moved piece
Oh, I
by
ran out of
piece.
cuts. I see.
I decree it was Monokuma's doing. There are many different ways. The body and the pillar could have been moved. And Nekomaru could have been moved piece by piece. I decree it was Monokuma's doing.
Moving the body and the pillar in such a short time. That might be hard even for Monokuma, don't you think?
It seems you have forgotten. Monokuma is surprisingly strong, wielding the power of the pillar, the body, everything at the crime.
Allow me to cut through those words.
Moving the body and pillar is possible, but it would... When the position of Nekomaru's body and the pillar changed, the oil surrounding his body and physically moving all of the oil like that is simply not possible. No matter...
Then it's impossible to think it was moved.
Let them eat cake and smoke the crack cocaine. You have to smoke the crack cocaine to reach a higher level of existence.
I am terribly sorry.
It's all right. A fired up miss.
So what really happened? Does that mean...
We can't be certain of that either. Not when the experiment involving the handbook.
Yeah, the E-handbook was still there. That's why we thought the two towers were the same building.
If they're not the same building or two different buildings, then what are they?
No idea.
I thought it would come to this. Fine. I'll tell you guys a big hint that can help you. Give us the answer, not a friggin' hint, but then it wouldn't mean anything. I need you guys to do... It's also important for me because it will help me...
But how do we know your hint is any good? It's suspicious that you're the...
I have a good reason for... The reason I'm the only one who knows it is because I was the only one who performed...
I see! You're talking about the final death. You cleared the life-threatening game there and found something.
That's right. The hint is... In the depths of the final dead room. And there, a small conspicuous window waited. From that window, I saw...
Strange scenery.
Instead of explaining it might... At an opportune time, I found a perfect...
Took a pic.
Yep. See? Let me explain it to you again.
Bunch of trees.
I took this picture on the first floor of Strawberry House. From the secret room within the final
It's not on the
dead
first floor though.
But don't you think it's weird? If the funhouse's structure is what you guys have been thinking, then there's lots of things that don't make sense in this picture, right? Then let's begin. Here!
You said this photo was taken from the hidden room inside the hut. If that's the case, then that means it should have been taken from the first floor of Straw.
Yeah, it should have been.
This is definite. This photo doesn't look like it was taken from the first floor.
I see.
If the structure of the funhouse is what we thought it was, Grape House and Strawberry House should link to, which means You're viewing the tower from Strawberry House. You should see. But in this photo, I don't see anything behind the tower. No shadow.
That's right. In summary, this is the truth contained. The first floor of Strawberry House is located in a high area, and Grape House is not behind the tower.
It's not? Are you saying that Grape House is merely an illusion?
From this point on, do your own thinking. Now that you've finally met the... If you guys are truly symbols of hope, it might be possible for Hajime to solve it too. Despite the fact that you don't have a real talent, you already know about the other clue.
You're referring to when you suddenly appeared on the second floor of Grape House, right?
I'm asking you just to be
The top floor, right?
such sharp eyes. Top floor.
But the Monokuma archive should be.
What does it mean?
Big disassemble. Oh shit, how do I jump? Oh shit. Fuck. Oh shit. I died. Nope.
It's all coming together! Got it. I know the secret of the funhouse.
Then let me hear it.
In the picture Nagito took from Strawberry House, so where did Grape House? There was only one possibility. It was in a position, which means Strawberry House and Grape House are in the same building.
Same building?
Then the two houses aren't two different three-story buildings. They're actually one six-story building?
You think about it like that. Based on Nagito's picture, it's clear where Strawberry House is located.
He takes off the Mono best off screen. What is that mini game of helping make circle works? Oh yeah, I know. I don't know. I don't get it either, but it is what it is.
I see! On top of Great House. That's where Strawberry House is located. Because of that, the photo taken from the first floor of Strawberry House was at a high angle. Altogether, this means the first floor of Strawberry House is also the fourth floor above Grape House.
Oh, snap. I never
But what about the shape of the building? The two houses were...
Strawberry House is four-sided, and Grape House is six-sided.
It never occurred to us that they were the same building because it was structured with two different shapes. A quadrilateral and a hexagon. Overlaid atop each. And it worked, didn't it? Disregarding the tower, we fully believed the two houses were two separate, distinct...
In order to conceal the unique design of the funhouse, Monokuma put us to sleep so we couldn't look at the...
You've just been Kuma'd! Don't you think a building full of so many surprises...
It's true? The building...
That's right! Those two houses exist on different...
Constructing a building like that on your own without my knowledge?
Then what about the towers? Are they arranged vertically just like the houses?
Yeah, Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower should have also been different floors inside. Just like Strawberry House was on top of Grape House, Strawberry Tower was also on top of Grape Tower.
However, if they're different floors within the same building...
Aw, your precious yammies don't know? But it's alrighty then. I'll be the one who solved this mystery in a flash.
Oh, I see. Do whatever you like.
I'll definitely make her watch me. I'm gonna stand out till she notices me. I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash.
And hurry up, dumbass!
One of the bodies in one of the towers was actually a dummy.
You mean a fake body?
Nekomaru died with a mechanical body. It should be possible to construct a dummy from spare parts.
You are magnificent, Gundam!
No fair! You totally stole my spotlight!
So which one was the fake body?
Shut up! Just pick one of them! I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash!
Hurry up, dumbass!
One of the bodies in one of the towers was actually a dummy!
No, that's wrong! Nekomaru's body wasn't a dummy. That can be proven.
Me?
Remember? When we moved from Great Tower to Straw, we thought the body had moved. And right up until that moment, you were disassembling Nekomaru's body at Great Tower, right? The killer couldn't have known how you'd take apart his body, so they couldn't have built a dummy.
Unless Kazuichi was the one who built the dummy.
Miss Sonia, you are joking!
It's alright. Kazuichi is not... If he was, he wouldn't have fixed the elevator, or... It'd be much more convenient for the killer if it's...
I see. That is...
I'm even...
However, Even if Nekomaru's...
The reason Nekomaru's body was in both towers, even though it was supposed
Why
to
is it
be
your favorite
on
non-stop
floors.
debate, ETG?
Maybe it was the body moved to a different floor?
You can't think of a device like that? A device that moves things to...
Elevator? What the fuck? Oops, I didn't destroy that. I think what? Oh, I didn't. I did that thing. The same thing. God. I hate that minigame, man. That minigame's annoying. I have no real problem with any of the minigames except for that one.
Must be talking about an elevator.
Yeah, I don't fucking know. I mean, come on. It's pretty fucking obvious.
Saying Nekomaru.
Where the hell is this elevator?
It's the tower itself. The inside of the tower is one big... Which means the tower was designed
I already
so that
figured
the
this
whole
out,
room
though.
goes up and down.
I just didn't know if I was right.
So whether you enter from Strawberry Hall or it all leads to the same room.
So that's why we could only enter it from one side.
Sometimes when
I see. We were basically waiting for the room.
Please hold on. If the inside of the whole tower ascends and descends like an elevator, then why is there a picture of a strawberry on the far back and a picture of a grape on the far back door when you enter from Strawberry Tower?
If the room just moves up and down like an elevator, there's no reason for the doors to change.
Plus, after the incident, the far back door and grape... But when we entered Strawberry Tower...
Not just that, but if I remember correctly...
There are too many strange things. Was that tower really an elevator?
Yeah, I feel like they probably were. I haven't played V3 yet, but I
Make sure
obviously I
you
think the
focus on
first
the
one was
good
better with
parts
that
instead of the
aspect.
bad.
What did you...
So, let's put...
Why do we have to do that?
It's fine. Come on.
I see! Is it safe to say that all the items on the floor didn't change?
And why did the picture on the far back door change? If you think the reason is because that elevator has something unique about it.
I see! So that's it. The elevator
Only the floor moved?
Which means the whole room wasn't an elevator, only the floor was. That's why we saw different doors in each tower. Which means on the first floor of Great Tower, the door on the far back wall had a strong... And on the fourth floor, which was Strawberry Tower, a different door on the far back wall had a great design.
Then, where did the different floors...
I want to say they lead outside, but just for show, so we falsely believed that the doors were connected to it. It was actually very effective. Because of that,
I don't get it. But I guess it means who...
Did you hear that, mon ami? Don't blame this on me. Then I'll take responsibility and...
Be right back.
By the way, what is the chain on the far back door in Grape Tower?
It was probably wrapped there by the killer to keep...
Why?
Because of that chain. You guys thought... The killer destroyed the Strawberry Hall pipe, so we'd stay away from Strawberry Tower. Everything was done to tamper with the evidence. The appearance of a body in the tower would contradict. In that situation, if we'd gone to Strawberry Tower, and using that as a clue, the truth that the two houses and the two towers are actually one complete vertical building. The killer wanted to keep us from learning that.
They destroyed the button and wrapped a chain.
Would it really have inconvenienced the killer if we learned?
It would have been a major inconvenience. After all, this funhouse is strongly connected.
Hold on. You're progressing much too quickly. There's still a contradiction concerning the building structure.
What a pain.
Gundam, please proceed.
You said earlier that Strawberry House. If so, how does the contact elevator supposedly transport us from one house to the other? If that elevator moves vertically, then when your back is facing the elevator, both towers should be on the same side. But does this reflect? Inside Great House, Great Hall is on your right. And inside Strawberry House, which means the houses are on exact opposite sides of the tower. Answer me, fiend! What?
What does this mean?
If the two houses are connected vertically,
The elevator should move.
vertically, not horizontally.
However, at both houses, if the contact elevator is behind you, the towers are in opposite directions.
Which means your reasoning.
It's clearly contradictory.
What's with this iron curtain of teamwork?
If the two houses are connected vertically,
The elevator should move.
vertically, not horizontally.
No, that's wrong. The elevator wasn't just moving vertically. Isn't that right, Kazuichi?
Huh? Me?
Come on. You used the elevator while you were holding that compass Nagito.
Ah, that. Yeah, it was pretty strange. From start to finish, somehow the compass.
Rotated, meaning, as the elevator moved between the two, it also rotated 180 degrees. It was probably following the building's perimeter as it rotated to the other side. Which means the exit would be on the opposite side once you arrived at the other house, right?
And thanks to that, the tower we saw on our right side would have appeared on our left side when we were at Strawberry House.
An elevator that rotates while it moves.
Well, a funhouse, and since the building doesn't really need to be structurally proud,
That's not splendid at all!
you say I'm inhuman, but I'm different from these little...
So we're done with the secret of the fun. What's the ultimate weapon that kills?
Huh? You still don't.
What is the octagon?
Oh my. As long as you know what an octagon means. I see!
If I recall, an octagon is a shape with 8
I didn't expect you to know that. For a substance. I guess I should continue listening.
Crap! You're talking about the secret room surrounded by concrete in the depths of the final dead.
Why is that place the Octagon?
You know how the four-sided strawberry house is on top of the six-sided grape house? If you cut a four-sided shape out of a six-sided one, you get 8 edges. It becomes an 8-sided shape.
That's basically the gist of it. The true identity of the Octagon is that secret room. In actuality, that place can...
Then the ultimate weapon was...
That's a little different. I learned the true identity of the ultimate weapon at the Octagon.
Learn?
The true identity of the ultimate weapon is the Funhouse. Which means the killer used the building structure as their weapon and killed Neko. Like me, the killer probably realized this and then thought of a way to kill making use of the building structure.
The funhouse itself is the weapon, so they killed...
That's why the killer tried to keep us from learning the mystery of the... But more importantly, using the building itself as...
Womp womp.
Hiya! Okay, everyone, all together.
Hello! I hope your day is well. I'm trying to force myself to be more energetic. My heart, I might as well have a laid-back sup. Yeehaw! Ah, but be careful that you're back. And just like I say each time, I never... Oh well, let's just press on it.
Is it really alright to accept a situation so easily?
I mean, that's not what's important. The thing that's really important is... the killer who used the building structure. Like, who's Mekomaru's murderer?
But is it really okay to believe the building is the weapon? Nagito said it, you know.
There's no way I'd lie at such an important moment. I don't want to die either.
What happened to the bastard who kept saying how much...
He's right. There was a time when I thought I could become a stepping stone. I was sincerely
Retreat trap.
I'm disappointed too, you know.
There is no such thing as forcibly sacrificing others for one's own desires. Even one as diabolical as I would avoid such actions.
I see.
It's fine. Let's just leave him alone and find out who killed Coach Nekomaru as fast as we... Just so you know, it's not like I'm getting hungry or anything.
Akane! You are drooling water...
Anyway, if the killer used the building structure, why don't we think about how they...
How they killed Neko...
It might be better if we clarify the cause of death.
he might have died.
Died from falling?
If the funhouse's secret is that it's a structure, then the killer made use of its height and caused Nekomaru to die from falling.
Are you saying they pushed him off?
That, I don't know.
Don't just make things up when you don't know the method. Where in that building would you even be able to push someone off in the first place?
It might be possible in the tower. You could push him off the 4th floor when the elevator...
Did you forget how the elevator functions? When it's on the first...
Saying he died from falling is truly incorrect. You should...
But my
Did
gut
you just
is
say I
going
should be
crazy
burned in
right
hell
now.
for saying that somebody fell because or died because they fell? Wow, that's a little severe. It's a little severe. I think he took it to an 11. We need to break it down to like a 6.
When the elevator is on the 1st floor, you can't go through the door on the 4th floor.
It'd be impossible to shove off the victim from up there.
Then, how about this? After locking Mekamaru inside the elevator, they moved the elevator from the 4th floor to the 1st floor and made use of the drops.
Hold on! Did you forget the elevator has a sensor? As long as there's a moving object inside.
No, that's wrong! That sensor should only work if something is moving. If Nekomaru wasn't moving inside, the elevator sensor wouldn't have detected anything.
Could it be his sleep mode?
When Nekomaru's goodnight button is pressed, all of his functions shut down, and he enters sleep mode. If he's in sleep mode, the elevator sensor wouldn't have...
I see. So that's how...
However, even if they moved the elevator in that manner, Nekomaru would have just moved the lock. There would have been no drop for him to fall and die from. Yes.
That's what I was about to explain. Silence, pest!
Now you're calling me a pet!
If you arrange it a certain way, you can cause the drop within the elevator.
So you're telling us all to think about the arrangement, right?
That arrangement is... The hammer is suspicious.
Isn't it about time we went over the pillar again?
What about the oil on the floor?
The doorknob on the floor seems suspicious.
I agree with that! Didn't the doorknob have scrape marks on it? That might have been where it got scraped by the wire. Is that the same wire that was... The tip of that wire was tied into it if the elevator moved while that loop part...
If they did something like that, he would have been suspended in midair. That's right. He was suspended in midair. Huh? The killer tied up Mekamaru with the wire while he was in sleep mode. Tied the tip of the wire into a knot and hung it on the doorknob to the 4th floor. With that, they moved the elevator from the 4th floor to the 1st floor of Great Tower. And suspended Mekamaru in midair.
That's right! He was so well hung! Kinda like...
You better not finish that sentence.
The killer took advantage of the elevator's unique feature, only the floor lift. By doing that, they created a drop so Nekamaru could fall to his death.
Too easy. So what if they created a drop? There's no way you can make him fall and die with just that. Why? If Nekamaru is suspended in midair like that, because if he's suspended in midair, he won't... Even if they suspended Nekamaru... How would they make him fall? There's no one in the tower to push him off. There's no way they could do that.
I died. Squish.
Even if they
Squish.
suspended Nekamaru from a wall, how would they make him fall? There's no one in the tower to push him off. There's no way they could do that. Even if they suspended Nekamaru from a wire, how would they make him fall? There's no one in the tower to push him off. There's no way they could do that.
It doesn't mean someone had to push him off. It's possible that he fell on his own.
What? Nekamaru fell on his own?
Still miss.
Nekamaru should have still been in sleep mode, right?
Allow me to cut through those words. What do you think would happen if Nekamaru woke up while he was suspended upside...
What are you saying? Like, how would he even wake up?
He has an alarm inside his body. As long as it was armed, it would have deactivated his sleep mode. Which means the killer set the alarm before they suspended Nekamaru.
If you woke up from an alarm and realized you were hanging upside down and had no clue why, if something like that happened to you, you would instinctively, your body would start moving. Nekamaru.
And then, in order to make him fall from the force he was generating, the wire was hung on the tip of the doorknob. In actuality, the scrape marks
But Nekamaru didn't fall.
He fell because the entire...
when Nekamaru awoke, he must have struggled much more than
Was that unexpected for the...
Well, that's probably it. If they knew he'd leave behind evidence like that, they would have at least tried.
I see. So that's how Nekomaru felt.
You finally understand that?
Yeah. It appears I'm just a pest. No. Isn't that right, Miss Sonia? If I'm a fucking pig, you can...
No, I believe you gave.
Hey! Why aren't you teasing me anymore?
He gets. So thanks to that alarm, that doesn't mean he just crashed straight into the floor. Of course.
I see! Nekomaru fell to the floor. He ended up.
Finally, the pillar!
So that's how the pillar shattered. And what?
See? I told you the pillar was the weapon.
Well, the pillar was a bonus. It's not even clear.
At this point, it is quite difficult to find.
Then what about the alarm? I'm positive the alarm was set for 7:30 a.m.
Hold on, baby gangsta.
Stop calling me baby gangsta!
What'd you just say? Did you say the alarm was set for 7:30
You didn't check it yourself? Nekomaru's alarm was set for 7:30 a.m.
Nah, that's it, because even though I slept in a little, I still got...
Now that you mention it, there was no way I could be late for Monokuma Tai Chi. So,
And if we found Nekomaru's body there, it would have been
It appears yet another How were you able to discover Nekomaru died at 7:30 a.m. when you went to the tower at 7?
That's what I want to know!
we headed for Great Tower. Before 7 a.m., I am certain.
But you was set for 7:30 a.m.
Nekomaru died because of that alarm, right?
His time of death and the time the body was discovered. One of those must be an illusion.
The killer probably did some tampering. They probably messed with the clock inside Nekomaru's chest.
No, that's wrong!
No, the clock inside his chest was a radio clock.
So you're saying there's no way the killer could have tampered with the clock?
Maybe the clock Miss Sonia saw would...
The clock inside Grape House?
No, I checked all the clocks inside.
Oh, that's what I asked you to do.
And because of that, I can.
If there's no possibility that the time was tampered,
Please believe me, we are not lying.
then maybe it's a...
I never misunderstand. I'll crush you into dust.
shit. How am I supposed to... Can I jump sideways? Oh, that's the right button. Push the wrong button. Are you fucking serious? I made that one.
It's all coming together. You said you checked all the clocks inside the building. Isn't that right, Fuyuhiko? Yeah, none of the clocks, but what if all those clocks had been messed with?
What?
So even if you checked all the clocks inside the building,
I see. So the killer messed with the time inside the whole building by changing it.
So that's what it was.
This is truly fantastic!
Now's not the time to be pleased. More importantly, how much...
If the time in the building was all messed up, then we can only rely on Nekomaru's radio clock. The time of death. It's clearly 7:30 a.m.
The problem is, what time is 7? In our time.
Are there any clues that can be used to narrow that down? If only I heard the sound when you fell.
I agree with that. That's right. We should have heard the sound he made when he fell. Wasn't it that rumbling?
Rumbling?
I thought it was just an earthquake, so I went back to...
Well, a huge body fell from the 4th floor to the 1st. It's obvious we'd hear the
We heard that noise too.
It was when we were gathered at... What is it, so?
Oh, well. That sound everyone heard?
Huh?
You probably didn't hear it because you were asleep.
I could not sleep at all. I was awake the whole night with hunger pains.
There's nothing to worry about. What's important is that rumbling noise.
If we use that rumbling sound as a reference, we might be able to figure out how much our...
I heard that sound.
Huh?
I instantly woke up and left my room. And that's what...
Excellent work, Akane!
I see!
Nekomaru's alarm went off at 7:30. And if we heard the sound of his impact, that means our time is off by
2 hours?
We were starving pretty badly.
There's no plus. The funhouse has no windows. And there wouldn't be...
However, for what reason did the killer...
The reason is obvious. So they can lure out just Nekomaru. If you messed with the clocks and used a specific thing, you definitely get Nekomaru to the tower alone, right? From there, the killer's plan was... I see!
That's it. The killer made use of the Monokuma Tai Chi activity in the morning.
How did they use it?
We were required to go to Great Tower every morning at 7 a.m. for that activity, right? But if they mess with all the clocks inside the building...
We wouldn't be able to attend on time. But that would... His radio clock had the...
That's right. In doing so...
And when I witnessed...
If I recall, you witnessed... And if that time was also 2 hours off, it should... At that time, he was heading over to Mon...
I see. Now that I think about it...
Too early! He didn't even ask you yet!
When you said everyone, you were including us. We thought we came to the tower on time. But in truth, it was way past...
Ah, jeez! That's, what was it? You know, tripping over a foot.
Are you talking about... trip...
Wrong! Too bad.
Liar!
That's not it!
That's definitely the correct answer.
Let's just ignore the peanut gallery. Now that we've found out how the killer lured Nick, the number of suspects has drastically decreased.
Hey, how would that decrease the number of suspects? Don't be a...
You'll know I'm not lying when you listen to what Fuyuhiko's going to say next.
Huh? What the hell do you...
You witnessed Nekomaru going toward the...
Are you talking about that? A little while after I witnessed Nekomaru. The clock and plus, it was just before that rumbling sound occurred. If Nekomaru died when the rumble happened, then whoever...
Really? Was there anyone who didn't have an alibi?
The sound was so loud I couldn't help bolting from my room. There was one guy who never left the lounge. We were both on the same floor. It's pretty weird that bastard never came out of his guest room.
Which means that person does not have an alibi for when Neko...
Who is it?
Oh.
Crap!
I love that.
You're the only one! The one who wasn't there.
That's right. No. It was just me, Gundam.
You didn't come out, even though you weren't in your room.
If that's the case, where were you?
Please, say something.
If you don't
I may be frank. Even if I wanted to go to the lounge,
You couldn't. What?
It's merely the foolish talk of the weak.
Not only did I not hear the alarm, I never even heard that rumbling sound. You're definitely fucking lying.
However, it is obvious that I did not hear the alarm but I did not hear the rumbling sound either. Is that not... To be honest, it's not just them. I was in a pretty deep sleep, so if it wasn't that, I probably couldn't hear it at all.
Couldn't hear it? What is that?
You still don't know. Think about what the three of us who didn't hear a sound have in common.
Nagito, Sonia, and Chiaki. The three of you were staying in deluxe room, right? If I recall,
could not.
That's right. It was because you actually noticed that. Nice catch, Hajime. Now then, you guys must understand.
Hold on a sec. Why?
Why? Well, that fact just now is a decisive.
Oh, not me.
Crap! You're the only one! Gundam? When the alarm rang at the Strawberry House Lounge,
What's wrong with if the bell of catastrophe rings?
why were you able to hear it?
Hear what?
I mean, you were also staying in a deluxe room. Nagito was staying in a deluxe room in the same house, so why were you able to hear the alarm?
Gundam?
There is only one possibility. That's why, even though you were staying in a deluxe room, you still went to the...
Gundam.
Gundam probably couldn't return to his room because of Fuyuhiko. Me? After you saw Nekomaru heading to the... Until the moment that alarm started... If you were in the lounge for that long, the killer who had left earlier obviously wouldn't be able...
Even though Mekamaru's murder was a death trap, the killer still needed to prepare the murder.
Like putting Nekomaru in sleep mode. And
In order to do that, the killer needed to be waiting. Which means when Fuyuhiko witnessed Nekomaru,
And once they tried to go back, they couldn't because Fuyuhiko was at the lounge.
In their original plan, the killer should... And they were supposed to...
Which means they wouldn't have just like us.
The best case scenario would have been if those two, after all, if they personally, unfortunately, they failed. So the killer couldn't go back.
But why'd you come out? If Gundam tried to hide, and if those... That would have been the worst possible outcome.
Those two had just checked the door. How ironic. The moment Fuyuhiko set foot in the lounge,
Gundam?
Answer me this. The answer is 10. That means I had 5 times the hearing of a normal human. The soundproof system here may as...
is that? You bastard. Do you understand?
Do not panic. The truth shall now come at the time. I left my room to go to the bathroom. That's right. That's all it was.
Are you saying it was just a coincidence?
And yet, I'm being suspected by all of you. It seems it was
I see. You're still... Well, you don't have to admit it. We're going to decide who the killer is with the majority vote anyway. So, why don't we just go ahead and... hold on. You know, Hajime, this class trial, this killing,
Hey! What do you mean, a class?
perhaps I should say, just a boring farce. So boring. Seriously. Let's just hurry up and finish.
Nagito, something definitely... At some point during the investigation, you're what? What actually happened? Did you...
Well, let's just leave that fun for later.
You say... Please hold on. I have yet to hear Gundam's...
But he's completely
Gundam!
I was simply at a loss. In fact, I shall deny the very basis. You're asking
Since the beginning?
based on your assumption. I hung Nekomaru from the 4th floor of the from there. After returning to... Although going to and fro is busy enough as it is.
let's see. The contact elevator was broken.
As I recall, the killer tampered with the... Plus, the stopped elevator. If so, the human who used for these reasons. It's an indisputable fact that the killer destroyed the elevator at Grape House.
And what's wrong with that?
If the elevator was broken at Grape House, he wouldn't be able to return to Strawberry House.
However, I was already at Strawberry House. I was present when the alarm in the lounge started ringing. Which means your assumption is clearly... Are you serious? Have you learned your lesson? That elevator was the only means of travel between the two houses. As long as that elevator was broken, your assumption collapses.
Plus, the elevator was broken at Grape House.
If the killer cannot...
Since I was at Strawberry House at that time, there's no question that the following crime is impossible.
It would have been different if they had an accomplice.
Or if there was a secret passageway.
How much longer do you plan to lecture me? Why don't we stop this already?
How do I absorb it, though?
That elevator was the only means of travel between the two houses. As long as that elevator was broken, your assumption collapses.
Plus, the elevator was broken at Grape House.
If the killer cannot return to Strawberry House...
Since I was at Strawberry House at that time, there's no question that the following crime is impossible.
It would have been different if they had an accomplice.
Or if there was a secret passageway.
God damn it! Fucking buttons, man.
How much longer do you plan to lecture me?
I don't... How do I fucking... Oh, it's R1. Okay.
Why don't we stop this already? The elevator was...
I'm on... No, I'm PlayStation. Hold the Y button.
The only means of travel between the two houses. As long as that elevator was broken, your assumption collapses.
Plus, the elevator was broken at Grape House.
If the killer cannot return to Strawberry House,
Since I was at Strawberry House at that time, there's no question that the following crime is impossible.
It would have been different if they had an accomplice.
or if there was a secret passageway.
How much longer do you plan to lecture me? Why don't we stop this already? That elevator was the only means of travel between.
No, that's wrong! No, there should have been another way to move between the two.
Such a method does not.
Then why don't we ask the person who actually... You're the only one! Nagito? Don't play dumb. You appeared so suddenly that one time. There's a secret passage connecting the first floor of Strawberry House. Isn't that right? Jeez. Once again. But you're right. There's a door on the floor of the octagon. After I opened the door and went down. Surprise, surprise! I am...
Meaning the third floor and the fourth floor are...
Plus, once you've cleared the final dead room once, you can pass through it as... If they used that secret passage, they could have gone...
Infinity Unlimited Flame! However, what if the killer was unaware of the existence of the final dead room?
There's no way they didn't know.
That is merely an illusion. If you...
There's no way I can stop them.
Did you say? Don't make me... Even if the turbine box doesn't exist, you could travel through multiple planes, provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail I say! Your decayed illusion. Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities? Even if the turbine box doesn't exist, you could travel through multiple planes, provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail I say! Your decayed illusion. Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities? Even if the turbine box doesn't exist, you could travel through multiple planes, provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail I say! Your decayed illusion. Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities?
I can't back down!
Oh, fuck you, you piece of shit.
Even if the turbine
Cheap
box
ass
doesn't
fucking game.
exist, you could travel through multiple planes, provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail I say! Your decayed illusion. Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities?
I can't back down!
Yes.
I already proved the secret passage exists. The secret passage was at the octagon.
Know the limits of your own reasoning! You say the killer went to the octagon? Don't bark, you cur! If you don't want to drown in the maelstrom of blindness,
Allow me to cut through those words! The wire used to string up the hammer that looked like the weapon, and those are all the items that weren't in Funhouse. The only place I can think of There were various weapons and tools there. I'm pretty sure...
Since those items were used in the crime, there's no...
If that's the case,
It seems... Normally we'd end up listening to Hajime lecture, but there's no reason to waste any more time on this...
Hey! What are you...
First of all, by messing with all the clocks, the elevator was probably thanks to that. Nekomaru was, so he tried going just like we did when, well, it's also the button in Strawberry Hall. But surprise! Gundam...
Hold on.
Their plan was a balancing act of uncertainty. They can just greet everyone the next morning.
and without such...
I'm going to continue summarizing. Through this, Gundam's success, there's no way he could fight head on, so by pressing the goodnight button...
Hold on! You... Don't mess with me!
Why are you angry?
You fools do not understand! Ha! You make me laugh! After all this time...
I don't understand anything.
Appears. Maybe I'm just a human destined for hell. How I cannot...
What do you...
It's obvious! I'm going to destroy...
Are you saying you still have more?
Your words. You said I... However, that button was on the back of Nekomaru's neck.
It's not easy to get the drop on Coke. It's even more difficult.
Just as I thought. Truly frail. Succumbing so easily. If you want to set me up as the killer...
That's wrong, Gundam. You're the one.
Such a war... Listen well. I shall first. You must crush them with your own ovo. You must provide a You have not fulfilled... I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! Wither! Crushed as David prophesies! I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! Wither! Crushed as David prophesies! Show me the cadaver! I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! Wither! Crushed as David prophesies! I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! Wither! Crushed as David prophesies! For the Tanaka Empire! I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! Wither! Crushed as David prophesies! I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! Wither! Crushed as David prophesies! Show me the cadaver! It's Nekomaru's back. Do you really think I can get behind him so easily?
This is the end! Even if you didn't get behind Nekomaru, you should have been able to, as long as you had the power of the hammer. Oh?
Are you seriously saying he used his hand?
Of course it'd be impossible for a normal hamster, but it would have been possible for Gundam. In fact, we saw that with our very own eyes.
Now that you mention it, one of Gundam's hamsters retrieved a piece of wallpaper from the baton. Hey, with your friends and their exceptionally to secretly get one of them behind Nekomaru.
How about it?
Not just myself, but you actually... I have no recourse, but...
Admit it?
It appears I've obtained a 1-5. Then you must trample me on victory can only be built upon a bound. Now, trample this life. Trample it as though it were mere trash on the side of the road. Pull the curtain strings of this worthless performance with your own 2 hands.
I really don't like these parts, to be honest. These parts really suck. I don't like these, like, whole putting together at the end of the bullshit parts. Just I'm probably gonna die and have to do this all over again, unfortunately. And if I do, I'm not playing this for now. Oh no, it's I got one, yeah. Of course not. 'Cause why would I think the fucking thing with the goddamn thing would go there? Oh, fucking stupid. I hate this fucking. I hate this minigame. I'm gonna die too. It doesn't matter anyway. Fucking minigame is dumb as fuck. I'd be dead now. I kill myself on this game, please. Put a gun in my fucking head and pull the trigger so I can be done with this shit.
This is mine. We will never give up.
I really do hate this part. It's fucking trash. Hope whoever fucking made this part got punched in the dick. Right in the fucking dick. Ah, it's so why would it? I don't fucking know. At least I'm doing a little better than last time. Sucks. I actually did go there. Ooh. I didn't think it was that one, but...
Here's everything that happened in this case.
Thank God. I hate this part. I don't like doing this.
Let's first go over them.
And then you have to sit through all of them, too.
First, they destroyed. This separated Nagito and the others in Strawberry House. Next, they lured Nekomaru out by himself by turning back all. Additionally, in order to secure an alibi and set the wall clock's alarm to... After finishing their preparations, the killer went to Strawberry Tower. They obtained these tools from the Octagon, which you can enter. This means the killer discovered that secret being Strawberry House and Grape. On the morning of the incident, Nekomaru woke up. There, Fuyuhiko, who was according to Fuyuhiko's testimony, by that point, the killer had already, in actuality, Fuyuhiko, wait, that's also the same time Monokuma Tai Chi begins. However, because the contact elevator was broken, Nekomaru was so he decided to try. But the killer was with the power of hamsters, they were able to. This forced him to enter sleep. From there, the killer began preparing. First, they set the alarm. Then they tied him up with a metal wire. Tied the tip of... After leaving Strawberry Tower, the killer then destroyed the door button. They did this to keep us from entering and to keep us from discovering the secret of the building's structure. Then, they used the secret octagon passageway to after arriving at Grape Hall, they pressed... When that happened, the elevator-like floor of the tower began descending, and Nekomaru's body was still inside, dangling upside down in midair from the wire. The killer entered Grape Tower to see if their setup was successful. And placed a hammer on the floor to look like the weapon. This was done to make us falsely believe we couldn't enter the tower from... With this, the killer finished their setup and tried to go so they could craft their alibi when Nekomaru died from... But something unexpected happened. Fuyuhiko, who saw Nekomaru earlier, was still at the lounge. As a result, the killer couldn't return to their room, and with no options available, the lounge's wall clock alarm started. To avoid a worst-case scenario, the killer was forced to appear in front of Fuyuhiko. When the wall clock's alarm rang, he woke up while he was still hanging upside down, so he couldn't help but sway his body. Originally, the loop of wire was only supposed to slip off the doorknob, but because there was a heavier load than expected, the doorknob ended. Nekomaru fell from the 4th floor all the way. He crashed into the pillar, which decapitated him on impact. The sound of Nekomaru's impact echoed throughout the... However, by this point, the killer's plan was about to fail, thanks to the broken doorknob, and for you meaning. The killer is someone who wouldn't have heard the alarm if they also wouldn't have been able to return to their guest room, because... That someone is Gundam Tanaka. I can't think of...
That was...
Stop using weird words. Oh, friggin' I cannot believe it. You I cannot believe something like.
You don't wish to forgive me? Do you feel regret? Then finish it! Cast your impure vote! My beloved, deadly foes, let the voting time...
This result. Now then, please pull the lever in front of. Who will be chosen as the blackened? Please pull. Crap! I bit my tongue. Yahoo! Yeah! Nice!
Now then. Jeez.
Fall, my tears. Listen well. How pitiful. Fine.
Damn it!
This, too, must be the will of causality.
You.
Let's make history.
That is.
Let me tell you this.
Huh?
I can see it!
Could it be?
Sensing even my subtle...
The scorching, stinging, tense atmosphere. This is great! What a comforting atmosphere! And what is your reason? Do you intend to resolve this situation?
I am the Warlock, Gundam Tanaka! Heroes, Lords of Darkness, and even the gods themselves! I'm not going to any trivial reason.
In response to your spirit, I shall kill you! I won't go easy on you! Don't waste your breath on cowardly tactics!
Nekomaro Nidai! Your...
That is...
Let me tell you. You weakling! my tears. If you flinch, you will die! Let me ask. Fine. Listen well! I shall engulf this world. I renounce you!
You.
But
Damn it.
Fine. Fall.
Oh. You...
Let's make history.
Well?
My name is Gundam Tanaka! Fade like dust in the wind.
Yes, indeed. Please wait. I'm begging you.
Huh?
I'm begging you.
How pitiful. Fine. What is it, my four dark devas of destruction? Are you worried about me? Oh, my feared four dark devas of destruction, that is not like you at all. However, there is no need to fear. I was simply visiting for a moment, and that is why... Pride, conceit, courage. Let us laugh uproariously. That is Gundam Tanaka. Open Sesame Pandemonium.
Let's give it everything!
He's such an edgelord. So edgy. That was kind of lame. I won't lie. That was kind of stupid. Yeah, that was probably the worst. That's probably, out of all of them I've seen so far, that's probably one of the worst ones, if not the worst. He didn't even like trample, he got like headbutted. And then taken to like furry heaven.
Damn it. Damn it! Worst.
Oh. You are right. You are right.
Now then. like that. Heh.
Huh.
Hey, hey. Right?
Well... Damn it. It's obvious. Now then.
What's this? What's the matter?
Wow.
Hello.
Hey.
Say what?
You don't even know? Isn't that right?
Of course.
But...
Who knows?
Hey. Well... Right?
You're getting all riled up.
No, no. Huh?
Hey,
Yep.
Right?
No, no, no. Unbelievable.
Well... You're right. Huh?
Like...
Wow.
Say what?
You don't know? Hey, Hey,
That's...
Dun dun dun. To be continued. Be right back after this. Alrighty, so we're gonna go ahead and call it for now on Danganronpa 2. I gotta start making my food. I didn't realize how late it was. This took me a little longer than I thought it was going to. Just extend this. Alright, I didn't feel like it was all I already saved. But anyway, I appreciate everybody came to hang out. Thank you, ETG, for hanging out with your boy. Thank you, everybody else, even if you didn't say anything. Still welcome. You guys are awesome. We are about 9 away from 80, which is our new goal. So if anybody new watching this and has a good time, I appreciate liking us up. That way you can come hang out with your boy and play some video games. And then you can also help the videos get out there in case anybody else wants to see the games we play or come hang out themselves. So yeah, everybody have a great night. Hope everybody had a good weekend. Hope we're all refreshed for the new week. Hopefully it's not too hot where you are or the weather's not too bad. It's hot as fuck here. But yeah, we'll pick this up again soon. For now, I'm going to jump off. I'm going to start my dinner and I'm going to jump back on playing some Persona 3 Reload because we are almost done with that game too.